Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Arlington football, live on AHS Tiger Live. This is Roman Cleary calling the action for you, along with Hudson Cresswell. Hudson, happy to have you along for the ride there.
Thanks to be here, Roman.
Awesome. Well, let's get down to business. Your 3-2 Arlington Tigers are taking on the 1-4 Sheffield Knights. It's homecoming night here in Arlington. The fans are excited, they're ready to go, and so are our Arlington Tigers.
We are ready. I'm ready to watch them. I'm excited.
Tigers, they're coming off of a 46-14 loss to the Houston Mustangs last week. We were all here for that one. It was not a very, very great sight for Tiger football indeed. Sheffield, they're coming off of their first win of the season against King Prep last week, 28-14. But don't let those 28 points fool you. This Sheffield offense has not been very prolific so far this season. They've only scored 34 total points on the year, with 28 of those coming last week.
28 of those. And it's always like hearing our band play the national anthem. It's just music to my ears.
Yes, without a doubt.
Kiwanis of Northeast Shelby County, Active Presbyterian Church, State Farm Insurance, Tyler Little, River City Church, and Olympic Steak and Pizza. Thank you.
Looks like our captains for our Tigers today. Number 23, Mitchell Faulkner. Number 8, Christian Barrett. Number 74, John Worley. And number 52, Matthew Bunch. And I'll tell you what, Mitchell Faulkner, he's had an incredible season. He's been doing very, very good.
Yeah, it's just been basically running over every single
Running over everybody.
that tries to come his way.
It's gonna take more than one guy to stop him.
Captains tonight for Sheffield are number 4, DeMarcus Washington, number 71, Samaji Rainey, and number 63, or number 53, I should say, Kavon Burris. Excuse me, number 52, Cameron Ware.
And our Tigers look tough walking up there.
Number 71.
This is our homecoming game, so you know we have to show out tonight.
Without a doubt.
For the Tigers, number 8, Christian Barrett. Number 23, Mitchell Faulkner.
Now let's see if Arlington's able to win the coin toss and earn themselves the right to whether they want to defer or kick away the football. Arlington's typically elected to defer in these situations.
Yes. Like most teams would.
We are less than 3.5 minutes away from kickoff.
Tigers won the toss and deferred to the second half.
Looks like the Tigers have won the toss. They're going to defer to the second half.
And you are right, they did defer.
Sheffield will receive the football to start out the game.
Man, our Tigers look hungry over there. They look like they're ready to play.
In just a moment, we're going to be seeing the rest of our Arlington Tigers into the field. There's no place like home is tonight's theme for the sign. Last week they went with some Hawaiian theme.
Yes, it was, and it's been all week. It's been homecoming week at Arlington High School, and no place like home was the theme all week.
Yeah, with Pajama Day on Monday, the Homies Day on Tuesday.
Yep, that was Twin Day, and then on Wednesday it was Superhero Day, which is a personal favorite of mine. Thursday was Class Distinction Day. Yes.
Class Distinction Day. Today was Spirit Day. Say hello to your Arlington Tigers. Here they come, led by number 74, John Worley. And some of the blue crew as well.
Arlington High School, baby. Well, I'm excited to watch some Tigers football.
As am I.
I love seeing that Navy. I really think our jerseys go good with our new helmets that we have this year. The navy helmets that we have.
Yeah, nice.
It's always good to see a change.
It's a nice little color scheme that they developed. Typical Tigers teams in the city go with the blue and white. This Tigers team goes with the blue and gold.
And not just any blue, it's the navy blue.
Tigers kickoff unit out to start out this football game. It's going to be number 46, the senior kicker, Connor Ford, kicking us off.
And I believe he has been the kicker since, I think, freshman years when he first got his first start. So he's been kicking for our Tigers for about 4 years now.
He's had a pretty impressive career as well.
Very impressive. And here we go.
Sheffield going with the white and yellow tonight.
The yellow and black helmets.
Connor Ford to kick for the Tigers.
Here is Connor Ford to kick this one off.
There's the whistle.
Getting ready to go. And here we go. We're underway. Oh, bobbled the return on the first play. But now he's breaking loose. Down the sideline he goes. Darkell Bradshaw is brought down
Wow.
by Connor Ford.
That's why the kicker always stays back right there. He is the safety of the kickoff team.
Great return there by Darkell Bradshaw. And now Sheffield has some great field position to start this football game. It's going to be the senior Walter Redmond making the start at quarterback tonight. Redmond to throw. Redmond rolls. Redmond to throw. The pass is incomplete.
Maybe.
Was intended for Caleb Johnson. It's going to be second down.
Miss Jenny Whistler,
Okay.
she helps with the band a lot.
Second down.
Oh yeah. Then I think we can.
Do you need me to write it down?
Yeah. Will you please write it down? Here.
Let me go get
Jalen Ellington making the start at running back for the Knights. Redmond hands to Ellington. Oh, ball is
Fumble.
fumbled. The ball's out, and I believe Sheffield was able to get on top of it. It's going to be third down. Lucky break there for the Knights.
The Knights recover.
And if you want, you
No
can say
gain on the play. Brings up third down 10.
Thank you so much. Y'all are the best.
Third down coming up for Sheffield. Third down, 10 yards to go from the Arlington 45. Redmond to throw. Redmond dealing with some heavy pressure. He's going to take it himself on the run, and
He
he's
is
brought down.
not going to go anywhere.
Jake Golday on the tackle there for the Tigers, and it's going to be fourth down. A quick 3 and out for this Tiger defense.
Looks like just a little gain of 3 yards.
Brings up fourth down 7.
Looks like Sheffield will be coming out with the punt team. And yes, they will.
The senior Cyrus and Barry back there to return this one for the Tigers. Nice little bobble
Line
kick right
drive
there.
punt.
A very, very favorable bounce for Sheffield, but it ultimately rolls into the end zone. First down coming up for the Tigers.
Hammond season's punt. Travels 42 yards.
Hudson, we were talking earlier about how depleted of an offense Arlington has, especially in the receiving corps with guys like Jose Avalos.
Yes. And starting receiver Dylan Keith is back tonight.
Yeah,
He got injured with I think it was something to do with his wrist
Some
in a JV game.
saw him wearing a little.
Cast, but he has it wrapped up tonight. I don't think he's out there right now, but I'm sure we will see him come in.
Zach Baker under center to start out this drive for the Tigers. He hands it to Mitchell Faulkner. Faulkner on the run. Faulkner on the loose. Mitchell Faulkner, here he goes!
Mitchell
he's quick.
Faulkner.
Pushed out of bounds. a little bit of extracurricular activity after the play. That's going to be an extra 15. First down, Arlington. Into Sheffield territory we go.
And I was saying earlier, it's going to take more than one man to bring down Mitchell Faulkner.
Without a doubt.
He is one heck of a running back.
I don't know if Coach Adam Sykes could have asked for a better replacement for Kenny Walker. The flag is going to be against Sheffield for unnecessary roughness after the play.
Move them on up, baby.
After a 23-yard gain.
Looks like the Tigers will be at the 41-yard line.
It's first down, Tigers.
Baker with Faulkner in the backfield. Just a couple of minutes here in the first. Baker to throw. His first throw today. Facing pressure. Baker on the run. Here he goes. Zach Baker. He's got the first down and more. And he's brought down out of bounds. First down, Arlington. It was number 10, Kenyon Spearman on the tackle.
Zach is not afraid to run the ball. We've seen that all year. He will scramble.
Zach Baker, he's really surprised everyone with his elusiveness that he has with the football.
He is very quick.
Nice little change of pace from Arlington from the pocket passing style of Rhodes Carson last season. Baker hands to Faulkner. Faulkner, great blocks. Faulkner, here he goes. Mitchell Faulkner brought down by multiple men. And down to the 10-yard line he goes. First down and goal for Arlington.
And Mitchell Faulkner, he just explodes out of the pocket.
Gain of about 14 yards. It's first down, Tigers.
Looks about they got about 11 more yards to go to get to the end zone. I think it's still going to be 1st and 10.
Baker right back to Faulkner. Faulkner trying to cut the corner. Mitchell Faulkner, touchdown Arlington. Mitchell Faulkner with no real pressure at all, just easily walks into the end zone. Tigers up 6-0 already.
I mean, nobody was even close, Roman.
Great play call there.
Great block
by the Tigers. Phenomenal blocking all drive long. Zach Baker barely had to do anything. And out comes Connor Ford to kick the extra point.
I believe C.J. James was over there, number 4, blocking for Mitchell Faulkner, and he blocked that corner.
Extra point will go right on through. Tigers up 7-0 early on here in the first.
9:25 left to play in the first quarter. The score, Tigers 7, Knights 0.
Team is coming onto the field.
Connor Ford having his own pretty busy day already.
Yes, he has. Stopped a touchdown from happening opening kick. Let's see if our Tigers
keep the momentum going.
Yes, sir.
Kickoff unit is already out once again for Arlington. Let's see how Sheffield can respond to that explosive opening drive from Arlington. And here we go.
Looks like a flag on the play.
Touchback, but there's a flag. Going to be a delay of game against Arlington, so they're going to have to move back 5 yards, and now Sheffield's going to have a little bit better field position with the shorter kick. Arlington will now be forced to kick this one from the 35-yard line.
Back the Tigers up to the 35-yard line. Will be kicked.
Once again, it's Darkel Bradshaw, the junior, back to return this one for the Knights of Sheffield. Caleb Johnson's back there as well. And, of course, Connor Ford, who will once again have to boot this one off after the delay of game penalty. Here we go. Looks like it will bounce out of the back.
Another
of the end
flag.
Another flag.
Another flag. Let's see who this one will be on.
Arlington got that.
Is it?
There was no delay of game that time around, so out comes the Sheffield offense, I think.
They
might have to
I
kick
believe they will be kicking again.
kicking
I think it was a delay of game.
Another delay of game from Arlington, so now they'll have to kick from their own 30-yard line.
That'll back the Tigers up another 5 after the delay of game.
A very, very wild start. Indeed, having a lot of momentum taking away.
And we know he has a leg.
Just from these penalties. This is a tough kick for Connor Ford.
We know he has a leg. I mean, he kicked 2 touchbacks, and when he got moved back to the 35, but he will be at the 30 here.
This is a tough kick for even NFL kickers.
Connor Ford to kick yet again.
Now here's Connor Ford.
And Connor Ford.
And now
Bobbled.
Bradshaw will bobble the ball. Here he goes. Bradshaw will be taken down at around the 20. At around the 20, it's going to be a first down for Sheffield.
Kicking team looked a lot better on that.
Cyrus and Mary on the tackle for the Tigers.
Out comes Redmond in the offense for the Knights once again. Unsuccessful despite the great return from the Tigers. Allowed by the Tigers last time around.
It's first down, Knights.
This Tiger team, they don't have the most explosive offense in the world, but they can really get to scoring in a hurry if you let them. Sheffield's going to have to score some points if they want a chance of winning.
Yes, and don't let the Tigers get momentum.
Tigers
because they will roar.
Tigers in there on the stop. It was Jalen Ellington getting stuffed on that last run. It's going to be second down.
Loss of 3 on the play, second down 13.
Our Tigers team, they've been doing pretty good against the running game.
Yeah, all season long. They even did fairly well against Lincoln Perry last week.
And he is a heck of a running back.
Maybe the best running back in all the district. Handoff goes to Ellington once again.
And he is not going anywhere.
Just can't do much with that one. Third down long coming up for the
looks like
Arlington for the Arlington.
Looks like Dylan Keith got in there a little bit, coming off his injury.
He's third down 12.
Redmond to throw. Redmond pressure coming in. Redmond throws this one. It's caught. Caleb Johnson.
And it looks like they will be getting the first down.
Looked to me like he was just a little bit short there. No, they're moving the chains. Johnson did indeed get the first down. So it's going to be first down and 10 for this Sheffield offense.
Looks like Braxton Tompkins, number 9, with the tackle.
Redmond hands off.
He is going nowhere.
To Ellington again. Yes, going nowhere.
For a loss. Looks like a flag on the play.
Ellington on the carry. Tackle made by Jake Golday. No gain on the play.
Flag on the play there.
There's a flag on the play.
I saw one of the Sheffield receivers getting mad at a referee, so
that's a good indicator that this flag is on Sheffield. Probably a holding. Penalty is against Sheffield. Oh, wait. Penalty is against both teams, so it's going to offset. So we're going to have it's going to be second down. We'll just run the play once again as if those penalties never happened. Since they offset. Second down, 10 yards to go from the Sheffield 31. Timeout on the field. Arlington will get the ball back. Wait. No, Sheffield will get the ball. Still.
shout out to the band director. That'd be cool.
Big shout out to our 2019 Tiger Band sponsors. Academy Sports, Michael Morgan Enterprises, Network Industrial Solutions, Buffalo Farms, Joe Stewart Body Shop, Rachel Gillen, Tennessee Storage.
While we're on timeout here, I'd just like to give a shout out to Miss Jenny Swizzler. It's her birthday today. She's been teaching our Arlington marching band for a while now. We'd just like to wish her a Tiger happy birthday.
Speaking of the Tiger Band, we'll be seeing the Tiger Band perform after the game, so don't go anywhere after the Tiger versus Sheffield game is over, because we'll see the Arlington Tiger Band perform live here on Tiger Life. As we have a second down, 14 yards to go for Walter Redmond in this offense. Redmond to throw. Redmond pressure coming in. Pass is air-mailed, incomplete. Third down coming up for the Knights.
Redmond's pass falls incomplete.
Third and 14, Redmond to throw. Redmond pressure coming in. Redmond's going down for the sack.
Looks like number
51, Jalen Thomas was in there on the tackle.
Big sack for the Tigers.
He had the help of number 63, Isaac Jordan. Our Tiger defensive line, they're getting back there. They are just breaking right through. The running game is going nowhere.
This Tiger defense, especially the defensive line, has just been getting so much heavy pressure all season long. It's caused a lot of problems for a lot of teams.
And they are not stopping tonight. They are putting a lot of pressure on that quarterback.
Fourth down, 22 yards to go. DeLittle and Gabo to kick this one. Cyrus Sidbury on the return down the sideline. Here he goes. Sidbury is in on the punt return. Touchdown Arlington. Tigers up 13-0.
That was only a 25-yard punt, and he took that to the house. So Tigers are up 13-0.
Cyrus Sidbury on the return. Connor Ford has to kick this extra point. We'll get you a replay of the Cyrus Sidbury touchdown in just a moment. The extra point goes right through. Tigers up 14-0.
And let's take a little replay of this punt return by Cyrus.
Cyrus Sidbury just
Good
got
blocking by number 4, C.J. James.
C.J. James just been a great blocker all night long so far.
And he has been in number 24, Cyrus Sidbury, got into the end zone.
Sidbury just got a quick burst after catching the football. Tigers up 14-0.
And with just 6 minutes and 29 seconds, we'll be seeing our Tiger kickoff team come back out for the third time. Connor Ford will be out there again to kick. And the last time we were out there, we had a little trouble with 2 delay of games that pushed us back to the 30.
Connor Ford on to kick for the Tigers.
Tigers kickoff unit will have to show a little bit more discipline this time around. And here we go.
Skadoosh.
No flag on the field this time. Ball will go in the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Sheffield offense once again.
Felt like we just saw our Tigers defense out there, Roman.
They'll get right back out there once again for another defensive possession. The Sheffield offense, they've been moving the ball down the field a little bit, but they've just simply have not been able to finish their drives.
I think it was just on that kick return, really, that started off the game, because they have not been really going anywhere with our defensive line.
Redmond to throw. Pressure comes
And
in
there
almost
we go.
immediately. And it'll be Isaac Jordan in there on the sack.
I think every defensive lineman was out there, back there.
Second down and long coming up for the Sheffield Knights.
Push them back 10
Number
yards.
38, Jake Myers. Number 63, Isaac Jordan.
Jack Myers was also in there on that sack, along with
Also 7
Jordan.
on the play, brings up second down 17.
6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Second down coming up for Redmond in the offense. It's a handoff to Wayne Ellington.
And he is stuffed like a bear.
Jalen Ellington, I should say. We have a third down and forever coming up for the Sheffield
Jalen
Knights.
Thomas into the backfield. Little assist from 22, Jake Golday. No gain on the play. Third down.
No, it's just the first quarter, but I would consider this a really, really crucial play for Sheffield right here. You got to get this conversion, not only to build momentum for your offense, but just for your team as a whole. Redmond to throw. He's got a little bit of time.
And it is
Deflected at the line by Isaac Jordan. Fourth down coming up. Tigers will get the ball right back.
They did need that. They needed to move it down the field just even a little bit. Because Tigers will have good field position. And guess what? Number 24, Cyrus is back there again. Last time he took it to the house.
Cyrus Sinberry. I wonder if they're going to try to kick it to him again.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roman. I would not. I would not try to kick it to him.
Back deep for the Tigers.
If anything, I would just try to boot it to the sidelines.
You may need to go all Tony. You may need to give Cyrus Sinberry that Tony Pollard treatment. Punt is away.
And they will kick it to him.
Sinberry, here he goes again. Cyrus Sinberry, he's got the corner. Cyrus Sinberry on the sideline. He is brought down this time around, but he does get another great return. First down, Arlington. Here comes Zach Baker in this Tiger offense.
Looks like it will be first and goal. I think they will be at the 10-yard line.
All the way down near the 10-yard line.
10-yard line, yes, so it will be first and goal coming up for your Tigers.
First and goal.
Great return by Cyrus.
Last time the Tigers were in this part of the field, it was a quick rushing touchdown on first and goal for Mitchell Faulkner. DeMarcus Washington was there to stop Sinberry from taking a second straight kickoff return or punt return.
Looks like timeout taken by
Sheffield.
Timeout, Knights.
Tigers up 14-0.
And like you said, the marching band will be playing after the game. So,
Giving us a little sneak peek right now.
and I love hearing them play. They are an incredible band. So I might even have to stay after the game, watch them a little bit.
Of course, at halftime, we'll have the homecoming ceremony. 5:01 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers up 14-0, but they're knocking on the door once again, trying to get themselves in the end zone once again.
And I think if they score right here, they'll be banging on that door. I don't even know if they're knocking no more.
Faulkner in the backfield, Devontae Glover out wide for the Tigers, along with Cannon Lineball and Blake Hill.
Cannon Lineball has been a go-to receiver when it comes to the passing game for the Tigers.
He and Baker have formed a little bit of a dynamic duo. Baker will take the snap right here.
And-
Hand off to Faulkner. Faulkner pops up the middle. Touchdown Arlington. 20-0 already.
And that will be the second touchdown for number 23, Mitchell Faulkner, tonight. Second rushing touchdown. And like I said before, again and again, he is a heck of a running back. And I don't even think he got touched. He just followed the yellow brick road right to the end zone.
This Tigers offensive line has just been nearly perfect tonight. As Connor Ford's extra point will go through. 21-0 Arlington. Sheffield's getting skunked right now.
They are getting skunked. And yeah, back what you were saying about Zach and Cannon, they have been a dynamic duo this year. It's like Batman and Robin out there.
The majority of Baker's touchdown passes have gone to Cannon Lineball. Makes sense, though. They're both juniors.
They are. It looks like they got a little team chemistry, especially for next year, next season.
Hey, there's still plenty of this season to go, my friend. Tigers are on a roll right now at 3-2 on the season. They've lost some very good teams in White Station and Houston, two of the top teams, not only in Memphis, but in all of the state.
And White Station and Houston, they have been good every year. We've always played pretty good games against Houston. And here's Connor to kick for the 4th time now.
Connor Ford to boot this one off once again. And here we go! Once again, goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Caleb Johnson just cannot get to the football.
Looked like he tried to catch it there, but just a little too far into the end zone.
A lot of up and downs for the special teams unit of Sheffield tonight.
Started off great, but these past 3 kicks they just have not been going anywhere.
Yep, since then they've just been unable to catch the ball on returns. Very, very short punts, allowing guys like Cyrus and Barry to get some great returns out of it.
And they will be at the 20 here. So let's see what our Tiger defense can do.
Walter Redmond and his Sheffield offense out once again. Nice little zone coverage here being played by Arlington. Redmond to throw. Redmond going to roll out to his right. Redmond throws across his body and somehow completes it to Caleb Johnson. It's going to be 2nd down.
What a throw. That's not a hard throw either. When you're rolling out like that, I mean, I know it's only about a 7-yard pass, but throwing across the field, I mean, it's a hard throw, especially when you're throwing it across your body like that.
That was a great job there by Julian Maxwell to react.
Yeah, it was over his head, but I'll tell you what, that receiver was not getting up the field as he brought him back.
2nd down, 3 yards to go for the Knights. Redmond hands to Jalen Ellington. Ellington trying to fight for yards, but he just can't go anywhere. This Tigers run defense is all over the place, especially in the run game.
That's going to get the charge for the Tigers. Hit 1 on the play. It'll be 3rd down 2.
Redmond right back to Ellington. Ellington
stuffed.
It was Dylan Keith getting in there on the tackle that time.
And Dylan Keith, even with that hurt arm, is not afraid to get in there. I've seen him get in the dog piles a couple of times. He's got a lot of padding over that wrist that he hurt.
Really, really physical and tenacious player for sure. Less than 3.5 minutes to go here in the first 12 minutes of play. Redmond. Hands all over that play.
Looks like Dylan Keith again with cannon line ball.
Keith got in there with the initial penetration.
Yes. And cannon line ball.
Penetration, and line ball just comes in and finishes.
And cannon line ball, he's been a captain for this defense out there at middle linebacker. And I love watching him play some defense. He is not afraid to get in there.
None of these Tigers really are. They're all just so physical on the line.
What can we say? We are the Tigers.
Sure fighting like Tigers right now. 2nd down, 16 yards to go.
Flag on the play.
Going to be a false start here against Sheffield. No, they're going to say offsides here against Arlington, actually. So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 coming up for the Knights.
Looks like the Tiger defense just got too excited to get back there.
That's kind of the price you have to pay for being an aggressive defense like the Tigers are sometimes.
29-yard line, 2nd down 11.
Redmond to throw. Redmond throwing it up. Pass is incomplete. Was nearly intercepted by multiple defenders. Going to be 3rd down and 11.
Looks like number 32, Destin Sims, who's getting the start tonight. And number 35, Jackson Peterman, who deflected the pass there.
Johnson nearly was able to make a catch there on the sideline down for Sheffield. 3rd down, 11 yards to go from their own 29.
And they have been in this situation before with 3rd and long.
3rd down and 11. Nice little screen pass, but just way too high. Johnson's not
Destin
going in.
Sims.
Sims
Get it back there.
Sims right there again for the tackle. 4th down coming up, and Sheffield will have to punt right back to Cyrus Sinberry.
With the 4th and long.
Actually have someone connected to a lob mic back there.
Looks like we're going to have a replay here. Try to go with the screen pass, but
the
Destin Sims said, no, sir, not today.
The screen pass was just way too high of a throw there from Redmond, and that's really what cost the Knights right there. Destin Sims, that tackle was just almost too easy, as he was able to make it just as Caleb Johnson was touching the ground. 4th down, 16 yards to go. The little Gabo back there to punt this one once again. He's had a tough night thus far from a punting standpoint. Looks like Sheffield will have to move back some after a delay of game penalty. So now this punt will be even harder for the Knights.
And they did not need that. Just moving old Cyrus closer to the end zone.
Not a lot of awareness from both teams on special teams tonight. Gabo to punt this one away.
Oh!
Oh, it's blocked. The punt is blocked. It was recovered there by Dylan Keith. Tiger football, ladies and gentlemen, with a minute to go here in the 1st quarter.
Dylan Keith said, give me that football.
Dylan Keith out here with just being a warrior with that wrist injury. 1st down coming up for the Arlington Tigers. Zach Baker and the offense will be out in just a moment.
Looks like they will be on the 12-yard line. Not quite 1st and goal, but the way they've been playing, I think they will get there pretty soon. And here goes the offense coming out there.
And the struggle for Ngabo continues. Devontae Glover in the backfield with Zach Baker this time around. 1st down and 10 for the Tigers. Play
Zach
fake,
with the pass.
end zone to his favorite target. Cannon line ball in the end zone. Touchdown Arlington. The Tigers are now up by 4 scores in the 1st.
Batman and Robin is back. There goes Cannon line ball with another touchdown from Zach. On the very 1st play. So Tigers are up 27-0. And it's not even the end of the 1st quarter yet, Roman.
Another massacre here in Arlington, Tennessee coming up soon. And the kick is good. Tigers up 28-0 with 54 seconds remaining here in the 1st quarter.
And on that play, on that touchdown play, Cannon Linebaugh just had nobody around him. I mean, he was just open. He just ran right past everybody, and he was...
Linebaugh just got a very, very quick jump off the line.
Really did.
It was way too easy that time around.
And for the 5th time tonight, and it's not even the end of the 1st quarter, we're going to have our Tiger kicking team coming out with Connor Ford to kick.
Connor Ford, I'm sure his leg's going to be aching tomorrow. Had a very, very busy day. But it's worth it. His team is winning 28-0 right now. It's already looking like a 1-5 start for Sheffield, unfortunately for them.
But positively for our Tigers.
And here we go. Johnson will catch this, but he bobbles it. Johnson trying to return this. Johnson was he brought down in the end zone?
He might have been.
I think they're going to say he's down on the 1.
Yeah, I think it got pushed back a little bit right there, Roman. But that is not good for Sheffield as they are at the
4-yard line.
4-yard line. That is just...
4-yard line is going to be the official marking here. A very, very tough day for the Sheffield Knights thus far. It's going to get even tougher here.
And they are gonna need something to happen here. They're gonna need a spark right here.
Without a doubt.
They just need yardage, honestly, Roman. I mean, they just
need something to get themselves going.
They haven't got past the 30 since that kick return to open the game, but
they didn't gain a single yard on that opening possession. Since then, they've been all out of whack. Here's Redmond. Handoff goes to Ellington.
Gosh. They're gonna clap the hands.
Arlington is, but I don't think the referees are.
Arlington wants that safety. They want it.
Second down, 12 yards to go from the Sheffield 2-yard line.
Second down 12.
Clock stops for a moment.
22.9 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Looks like
Trainer running across the field here.
could be an injury for Sheffield, maybe.
Second down, 12 from the 2-yard line. Arlington try to get that safety to end the first quarter. Let's see if Sheffield will elect to just let the clock run out here, get out of this dreadful first quarter.
And it looks like they will, Roman, and that is it. That is the end of the first quarter.
Tigers up 28-0.
And the Tigers, they came out on the homecoming night. They have been showing out. Mitchell Faulkner had 2 touchdowns, rushing touchdowns in the first quarter. Cyrus with the punt return, and starting quarterback Zach Baker throwing it to slot receiver Cannon Limbaugh for the touchdown that happened about 30 seconds ago. With 30 seconds left in that first quarter. So Tigers came out. They're just roaring.
Just red hot right now. Sheffield is ice cold. Tigers up 28-0 at the end of the first.
Come on, say it with me. There you go. You know this part.
Second quarter about to get underway here in Arlington, Tennessee. Tigers up 28-0 live here on AHS Tiger Live. We're back here once again. Roman Cleary along with Hudson Criswell. And
This has
Hudson,
been an enjoyable game to watch.
for one fan base, for the other, just been a nightmare.
This is my first football game to commentate with you, Roman, and it's been an enjoyable one. So I'm just glad to be here on homecoming night.
So am I. Well, second down, 12 yards to go from the 2-yard line here at the start of the second quarter. Let's see if Sheffield has some life
They're just trying to
Here's
survive
the
right
in the
here.
second
Roman.
quarter.
Sheffield will have it second down.
The shotgun right here.
Redmond, pressure coming in. Redmond will escape the end zone. Redmond throwing deep.
And they're going to call the flag. I think I can tell you what happened there
Gonna be a little pass interference against C.J. James, I believe.
on the offense, right?
Redmond's pass.
I believe it looks like he was grabbing CJ.
Some extracurricular contact.
Yup, it will be pass interference on the offense as CJ tried to go back and get that interception, which looks like he probably could have had the receiver on Sheffield grabbed his jersey and did not let him. But it will cost them as they will be pushed back even more.
These offensive pass interference calls are very, very rare. Very, very rare, but we're about to see one right now. Penalty is going to be declined by Arlington, actually. It's going to be third down and 12 from the 2.
Very smart, in my opinion.
I don't know. You could have backed up the Sheffield offense even more if you
They're-
accept the penalty.
Their offense, I mean, the running game's not getting anywhere, and they're on the 2. And
Redmond, he fumbled in the end zone. That's going to be a safety.
And, yup, they are going to clap the hands above the head for a safety.
That will be a safety. Tigers up 30-0. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Two more points added to the Tigers' score.
Redmond fumbled the snap. Just couldn't do much about it.
And not only is Tigers going to get those 2 points, but we will get the ball back as the Sheffield football team has to kick it off.
It's going to be DeLittle and Gabo. back to punt this one away once again. He's had a very, very tough night.
And we're going to have a replay here as he snapped and he bobbled it. And there was just nothing he could do as our defensive line just came crumbling in there
Basically,
for the safety.
Basically, every single player on the Tigers defense was right there to make that safety happen.
And let's see what they got back there for the return. Looks like Mitchell Faulkner is
And
going to be back here.
and
And this will be the first return we see for our Tigers. But yes, Cyrus will be back there, number 24, with Mitchell Faulkner, number 23.
We saw Mitchell Faulkner return kicks a little bit in the Houston game, if you remember.
Yes.
So he has experience in this position.
Let's see how our Tigers going to do on kick return.
The free kick is away. Remember, if it's a safety, it's a free kick.
And guess who got it? That
Cyrus
was Cyrus.
Sinberry. Sinberry popping up the middle, and he's gone. Cyrus Sinberry down the sideline, and touchdown Arlington. Cyrus Sinberry having himself a field day. 36-0 Arlington early on here in the second quarter.
Looks like that safety is going to cost him right there, Roman, as Ryan, that's Cyrus' second punt return for the day. And he is just flying by. I mean, he's just finding the gap, and he is shooting it because he's just getting yardage on these punt returns, Ronan.
The blocking has just been nearly perfect in all phases of the game for the Tigers.
Yes. Tigers have been blocking very well.
This Tigers offense has barely had to do anything, and they're already up 37-0.
Connor with another kick. It is 37-0 just to start off your second quarter. It hasn't even been a minute into the second quarter, and Tigers have already gotten 9 points.
Let's watch the replay here of the kickoff return from Cyrus Sinberry after the safety.
Yeah, he's just going to run right through. Good blocks. Yeah, he just found the hole, broke a couple of tackles. Looks like the kicker or the punter just could not get him, as Cyrus was just flying by with the touchdown.
Went from Le'Veon Bell to Devin Hester real quick.
Yes, he did. And then he threw on the little Tyreek Hill jets, too. So, I mean, we've seen it. Cyrus, he can run, because he is fast.
Let's see what you got.
And like you said earlier, Connor is going to have a very tired leg tomorrow, as I think this is the 7th kickoff. I'm not going to lie to you, I've lost track here. I think this is the 6th or 7th.
It's hard to keep track.
It is hard to keep track.
If it's happening so many times. Connor Ford will kick this one off for the Tigers. Here we go. Caleb Johnson to return this one. Johnson, blockers just get destroyed immediately. Johnson's still up on his feet, however.
Wow.
Great fight there
They had
from
everybody.
the senior, Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, they had everybody back there except Connor, who's playing the safety. But, you know, when you don't have anybody to block for you, there's not really much you can do when all 11 players on that field is getting at you, so he is not really going to get anywhere.
He better be happy he didn't get to Connor Ford. We've seen Connor Ford lay some licks before.
And kickers are coming out. Kickers are saying they're not afraid to take a stand with their hard hitting this year. And let's have a replay. It's Connor Ford is going to kick it.
A beautiful kick, but watch the fight here from Caleb Johnson. We thought Christian
1,
Barrett
2,
was
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And finally, tackle made by number 32, I think. No, maybe 35, Jackson Peterman, I believe.
handoff is to Jalen Ellington. He's going nowhere. Tigers are all over that one once again. Basically everyone from the Tigers front seven in there on that tackle.
They just went and got some pancakes and pancaked them.
Looks like Arlington has ordered the Grand Slam pancake breakfast for tonight.
They have, and tell you what, they're still hungry.
Ellington on
They are still wanting some more pancakes.
Ellington on the carry there. Isaac Jordan in there on the tackle for the Tigers. Third down coming up.
Isaac said, no, wait, we forgot the syrup, and he just finished it off.
Yes, indeed. Can't have pancakes without syrup, man. Redmond here on 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Redmond launching. Pass is caught. What a catch there by Darkale Bradshaw. 1st down, Sheffield.
And I'm not going to lie, Sheffield's passing game has been pretty good. I mean, it hasn't been too bad. Not as bad as the running game. And but they have completed a couple of passes. I think that's what's best working for them
Sheffield,
right
though,
now.
does not have much to show for that passing game because Redmond has been pressured basically every time he's touched the football.
It is hard. It is hard. They're going to get
Ellington
back
on
to
the carry again. He actually is getting some positive yardage this time around. May have gotten a yard or two that
more
time.
positive than what they've been getting. I think he got about 2 yards. Looks like number 75, Jackson Ward, got in there on that tackle. Looks like we got some new players on the defense. A lot of them, actually.
It's a good time for the Arlington defense, the backups, to get some reps here.
Going back to that
A run here on 2nd down.
Flags flying everywhere.
Probably going to be a holding here against Sheffield, which will take him back even further. It's kind of hard, though, to see what the penalty was in that big hill pile.
They did. The Tigers made a little dog pile over there. Face mask.
A face mask against Arlington, actually.
Wow.
I don't know how the referee saw a face mask.
That's what I'm thinking over here. I mean, that was a pile.
Tigers formed a dog pile right there. We couldn't even see that one. 1st down, Sheffield.
And Sheffield would be past the 50-yard line.
Into Arlington territory for the 2nd time tonight.
It's only the 2nd time. They got it the 1st time to open off this game with a nice kick return, and they are back.
Redmond and Ellington in the backfield for Sheffield. 2nd down. Redmond to throw. Pressure comes in. Redmond launches it deep. Pass is dropped off the hands of K.F. Johnson.
Wow.
It's going to be 2nd down.
That was a beautiful pass, honestly, by the quarterback, number 2, Walter Redmond, and it was just dropped. I mean, there's nothing you could do about that.
Very, very unfortunate
We're going to have a replay on that.
for Sheffield to not complete this pass. A beautiful throw here by Walter Redmond.
Yeah, he's just going to throw it up. I mean, the receiver.
K.F. Johnson should have
just
easily
dropped
caught
it.
that football.
And here we go.
Second play's already
Looks like-
started already. Johnson gets a big-time gain. First down, Sheffield. Little contact out of bounds.
Yeah,
No
looks
flag on
about-
the field.
Looks about 23 yards, I believe. More than what we're used to seeing here in this game. With about 6 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, Sheffield is in red zone territory. So let's see if they can make something happen.
Less than 6 minutes to go here in the opening half of play. First down, 10 yards to go for the Knights. Little awkward formation there. It's going to be
Screen
K.F.
pass.
Johnson on the screen. He may have not even gotten back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down coming up.
And there was just that Sheffield receiver with the ball, and about 8 Tigers coming to get him. As he did not go anywhere. It looks like maybe still 2nd and 10 here.
Second down, 11 to go for Sheffield. Jalen Ellington on the run here. Ellington trying to find a little bit of room. Ellington cuts the corner. Little extracurricular activity there from Cannon Lineball. No flag. 3rd down coming up.
Cannon Lineball did make the tackle on that play as the Sheffield running back was trying to get to the outside. Looks like a gain at about 5 yards. 5 yards.
About 8 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's the replay here. Nice little
About
burst of
7
speed
yards.
from Jalen Ellington.
See,
Lineball
got
stood
around
with-
that corner, but Lineball said, "No, sir, I do not want you to come into my end zone." And then pass deflected over there, number 32. Looks like Destin Sims.
4th down.
Is there a flag on the play? It looks like there was a flag on the play.
Flag
Let's
is
see.
going to be against Arlington, so that's a 1st down for Sheffield.
Is it? He might have.
Flag on the play.
Yes, it was.
Pass interference off the Tigers.
So that was a pass interference on Destin Sims, number 32. And Sheffield is first and goal.
Penalty takes the ball down near the 6-yard line.
First and goal for the Sheffield Knights. First time all night they're in this position. Redmond to throw. Redmond passes. Nearly intercepted. It was picked off, I believe. Yes, it was.
Number 32, Destin Sims.
Tigers with a massive interception there. Destin Sims read that play like a book. Tigers up 37, nothing still, and the shutout will stay alive.
What a play by Destin. That was a risky pass taken by that quarterback. He's felt a little pretty comfortable over there passing it for Sheffield on that drive, but then he just threw that risky pass with 2 defenders over there, and Destin Sims just came out with the ball. So Tigers going to take it here. First down and 10 on their own 5-yard line. So let's see what our Tigers can do.
Here is Zach Baker in this Tiger offense. Here from their own 5. Baker to hand it off to Mitchell Faulkner. Faulkner's got plenty of room. Faulkner, here he goes. Faulkner with a burst of speed. Mitchell Faulkner, he's still in bounds. Here he goes. Mitchell Faulkner.
They are going to call him out at the 48, looks like.
First,
but he found that hole.
First down and a lot more for Arlington. What a burst of speed from the senior Mitchell Faulkner.
And just like that, Arlington is in pretty good field position.
What a run here from Faulkner.
Yup, Mitchell, I mean, he just found the hole.
From the 5 to the 48.
He just found the hole. Looks like he stepped out there about the 48-yard line. Tigers in with good field position right now.
First down from their own 48. 2 minutes to go here in the
Timeout
first half. Timeout is called.
By Sheffield.
Tigers up 37-0.
Wow.
Them after the game, after Hudson and I go off the air, you will see the Arlington marching band after this game is over.
I believe I know what song is playing right now. It sounds like Seven Nation Army. It's a good song to get hyped up for a football game.
Yes, indeed.
So our Tigers are coming back out there.
For first down and 10 from their own 48 after the burst of speed from Mitchell Faulkner.
Looks like we got a new running back there.
Devontae Glover is in there.
Give Mitchell a little break because he has, on every run, gotten a lot of yardage.
Glover, he's played a pretty vital role in this offense as well, if you've been watching. Offsides against Sheffield.
Flag on the play.
Looks like there's about 2 of the defensive linemen jumping off there.
Nice snap count there from Zach Baker to get Sheffield to jump off sides.
5-yard penalty takes the ball down to the
First and 5, inside Sheffield territory now.
Tigers said, honey, I'm home because they are back in Sheffield territory.
Baker to throw. Baker pumps. Baker to run. Zach Baker, here he goes. Baker will just take it out of bounds with no harm. Second down coming up.
Nice little gain right there.
That was Zach Baker on the keeper.
Looked like he was looking at cannon line ball, but just couldn't make the decision in time. Defense on Sheffield got back there.
If I'm Zach Baker, I'm taking some shots right now. Already got this big old substantial lead. Why not test out your arm a little bit?
Let's throw a couple of touchdowns. Let's see what we can do.
Second and 3.
Let's have a little fun with it.
For Baker, he hands it to Glover. This time, Sheffield's all over. It's going to be third down.
Push back to the 50-yard line. I think that might be the first time the Tigers not gain yards on their running.
I think that's the first negative play of the day for the offense overall. Third and 7. Baker to
throw.
throw. He's rolling to his right. Pressure comes in. Baker
Good block.
pops back to the middle. Baker
He
to
wants
run.
to run it.
Zach Baker down the sideline. I think he's just going to be just short of the first
I
down.
think he got it.
Zach Baker
I think,
tiptoeing down the left sideline.
I think he got it. Yes, sir,
near
he
the
did.
41-yard line.
Yes,
Looks like
sir,
that's
he
gonna be
did.
enough
The
for
referees are saying that he didn't get that first down.
Tigers.
Thought he
I
was
think he was tiptoeing over there on that sideline trying to get a couple more yards for getting pushed out of bounds. And, yep, 1st and 10 for our Tigers.
Baker hands the. No, it's a read option for himself. Baker, nice little juke. There's another. There goes Zach Baker, and he's gone. Touchdown, Arlington. Zach Baker pops it.
And he is just putting this defense on skates as he juked out 2.
Zach Baker.
Not 1, but 2 defenders.
Zach Baker went whoop, and then he went whoop, and then he was gone.
He did. He did the Ric Flair woo with AP at the end with the whoop.
Zach Baker looking like Michael Vick in Madden 04.
Gosh. And I love to play with Michael Vick.
Going to attempt the
Madden
18.
04. I remember that game.
Kick is good. 44-0 Tigers. Sheffield.
Looks like we got
It's
a
just
running clock
struggling.
here. And
20 seconds.
let's just take a little replay. I'm excited
Yeah,
to
you
watch
have-
this.
yeah, you
Zach
have-
Baker with the read option. He's going to fake out that defensive end. Whoop. He said 1. Whoop. He said 2. And he just was
Gone.
Gone
Touchdown
from there.
Arlington.
And man,
Zach
what a
Baker.
play. Good
Zach-
blocking, too, by the defense. Cannon Lombard came out there.
Zach-
He said, I do not want you to touch my quarterback. He is my Grammy reward.
Zach Baker. He's been so impressive with his arm, but so impressive with his legs. And that's halftime, folks.
That's
gonna be-
halftime.
The clock just
Score,
ran
Tigers,
out.
44.
Tigers up 44-0 at halftime.
Sheffield's
A
good.
great half on both sides of the football for Arlington. But coming up next here at halftime, folks, you're going to be seeing the Arlington High School homecoming ceremony live here on the football field. Hudson and I will be right back for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Homecoming 2019. We look forward to introducing our court before we announce our king and queen. First is Miss Avery Cook. Avery is the daughter of Derry and Laura Cook and is escorted here tonight by her father. At AHS, Avery is on the JV cheer team and is a member of HOSA. Outside of school, she loves to cheer at football games, spend time with her family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Avery Cook. Our second freshman is Miss Kennedy Posey. Kennedy is the daughter of Warren and Nakia Riley and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Kennedy is a member of the basketball cheer team. Outside of AHS, she enjoys playing volleyball, shopping, and swimming. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kennedy Posey. Our first sophomore is Miss Madison Carrico. Madison's the daughter of Shelley and Larry Carrico and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Madison is a member of HOSA. Outside of school, she enjoys hanging out with her family and friends and working as a coach with her little gymnastics. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madison Carrico. Our second sophomore is Miss Brianna Hines. Brianna is the daughter of Terrence and Catrice Hines and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Brianna is a member of the Multicultural Club at HOSA. Outside of school, she enjoys singing and performing with Stax Music Academy and spending time with family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brianna Hines. Our final sophomore is Miss Madison Owens. Madison is the daughter of James and Amy Owens and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Madison is a member of Student Council, HOSA, and girls soccer. Outside of school, she enjoys hanging with her friends and family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madison Owens. Our first junior is Miss Melanie Contreras. Melanie is the daughter of Marleno and Javier Contreras. Is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Melanie is a member of the Student Council, Beta Club, FCCLA, Spanish Club, and on the varsity soccer team. Outside of school, she enjoys going out with her friends, playing soccer, and spending time with her family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Melanie Contreras. Our next junior is Mr. Carlo Di Giovanni. Carlo is the son of Tara and Joshua Shannon and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Carlo is a member of Beta Club, NTHS, Youth Court, Junior ROTC, Color Guard, and plays lacrosse. Outside of school, he enjoys going to church, playing paintball and chess, being a member of Sea Cadets. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carlo Di Giovanni. Our third junior is Miss Mackenzie Taylor. Mackenzie is the daughter of Matthew and Amanda Taylor and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Melanie is a member of Beta Club, the Legion Academy, and is co-captain of the Color Guard. Outside of school, she enjoys outdoor activities such as hiking and camping. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mackenzie Taylor. Our final junior is Miss Katie Ward. Katie is the daughter of Larry and Denise Ward and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Katie is a member of Student Council, Beta Club, Best Buddies, Heat Club, Environmental Club, and is on the varsity football cheer squad. Outside of school, she enjoys spending time with her family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Katie Ward. And now for our seniors. Our first senior tonight is Miss Natalie Bierbrot. Natalie's the daughter of Steve and Heather Bierbrot and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Natalie is a Blue Crew leader. Outside of school, she enjoys listening to music, hanging out with friends, and fast walks on the beach. Her future plans are undecided, but we know she'll do well whatever she does. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natalie Bierbrot. Our next senior is Mr. Colby Cruzan. Colby is the son of Carrie Mason and Brian Cruzan and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Colby is a leader in Blue Crew and is on the Senior Communication Council. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging with friends, working at BWW, Buffalo Wild Wings, and is playing with his little brother Grant. Next year, Colby plans to attend UT Knoxville and major in engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Colby Cruzan. Next is Miss Cameron Ellis. Cameron is the daughter of Jennifer Smith and Cecily Ellis and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Cameron is 12th grade representative with Multicultural Club and is on the basketball cheer team. Outside of school, she enjoys sleeping and hanging out with her friends and family. Next year, Cameron plans to attend UT Chattanooga and major in elementary education. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cameron Ellis. Next, we have Mr. Dustin Gentry. Dustin is the son of Brandon and Sherry Gentry and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Dustin is a member of the AHS Tiger Band. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with his friends. Next year, Dustin plans to attend the University of Central Arkansas and major in music education. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dustin Gentry. Our next senior is Miss Brooke Ortiz. Brooke is the daughter of Marcus and Tammy Ortiz and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Brooke is in FBLA, DECA, FCCLA, and on the competitive cheer team. Outside of school, she enjoys hanging out with her friends, babysitting, shopping, and visiting the beach. Next year, Brooke plans to attend Ole Miss and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brooke Ortiz. Next is Mr. Connor Gillespie. Connor is the son of Alyssa and Tim Gillespie and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, Connor is a member of Key Club, FBLA, DECA, and is on the basketball team. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with friends, playing basketball, buying shoes, and spending time with his family. Next year, Connor plans to attend Ole Miss and major in business. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Connor Gillespie. Our next senior is Miss Haley Owen. Haley is the daughter of Matt and Crystal Owen and is escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Haley is a member of Best Buddies, FCCLA, and is on the soccer team. Outside of school, she enjoys playing soccer and spending time with family and friends. Next year, Haley plans to attend Arkansas State and major in nursing. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Haley Owen. Next is Mr. Brian Gibson. Brian is the son of Brian and Laura Gibson and is escorted tonight by his mother. At AHS, he is a member of the National Spanish Honor Society, HOSA, Spanish Club, Recycling Club, and 30 Plus Club. Outside of school, he enjoys spending time with family and friends. Next year, Brian plans to attend the University of Memphis as a pre-med major. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Brian Gibson. Our next senior is Christina Quarles. Christina is the daughter of Jill Matanez and Harold Quarles and is also escorted tonight by her father. At AHS, Tina is a member of ATV and the Tiger Man, where she is a field commander. Outside of school, she enjoys writing movie scripts, songwriting, and producing music. Next year, Tina plans to attend Savannah College of Art and Design and major in creative writing with a filmmaking minor. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Tina Quarles. Next is Mr. Jordan Hill. Jordan is the son of Stacy Cardwell and Dwayne Hill and is escorted tonight by his mother. Here at AHS, Jordan has participated in basketball and is on the Beta Club. Outside of school, he enjoys hanging out with friends and family and going to church. Next year, Jordan plans to attend the University of Memphis. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jordan Hill. Our final senior girl is Miss Emma Wagner. Emma is the daughter of Jill and Kurt Wagner and is escorted tonight by her father. Here at AHS, Emma is a member of NHS, NSHA, Princess for Patients, Beta Club, Key Club, FCCLA, and the 30 Plus Club, all while being captain of the varsity soccer team. Outside of school, she enjoys being on the soccer field with her best friends, spending time with her big family, and hanging with boyfriend and friends. Next year, Emma plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in kinesiology. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Emma Wagner. Our final senior boy is Mr. Hamdi Osman. He is the son of Shukri Osman and is escorted tonight by his mother. Here at AHS, Hamdi is a member of Key Club, Latin Club, Multicultural Club, HOSA, FCCLA and is on the varsity basketball and track team. Outside of school, he enjoys volunteering, playing basketball, and participating in athletic functions. Next year, Hamdi plans to attend MTSU and major in biology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Hamdi Osman. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for. How about a drum roll? Our 2019 homecoming king is Brian Gibson. How about another drum roll? Our 2019 homecoming queen is Tina Coral. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for your 2019 homecoming court. And Brian Gibson and Tina Quarles. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stomps. Left foot, two stomps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Two hops this time. Two hops this time. Right foot, two stomps. Left foot, two stomps. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Keep funk with it. Yeah. Come on now, y'all. Cha-cha now, y'all. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. Five hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Right foot again. Left foot again. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Freeze. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, left stump. Left foot, left stump. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, two stumps. Left foot, two stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha real smooth. Open Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. 낮에는 따사로운 인간적인 여자 커피 한 잔에 여유를 아는 품격 있는 여자 밤이 오면 심장이 뜨거워지는 여자 그런 반전 있는 여자 너는 선호해 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 걸 선호해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 내리는 선호해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선호해 그런 선호해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 오빠 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빠 강남스타일 강남스타일 오빠 강남스타일 섹시 레이디 오빠 강남스타일 섹시 레이디 Hey, for all you folks who are still hungry, we have pizza, 2 slices for $2. 2 for 2. It's a 2 for 2 on a Friday night. Come get it. Cheese, pepperoni. Mix them up for your announcers. 오빠 강남 스타일 강남 스타일 오빠 강남 스타일
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tiger Football, live on AHS Tiger Life. We're getting ready for the second half here. Congratulations to Brian Gibson and Tina Quarles for being named Homecoming King and Queen, respectively.
Yes, congratulations to both of them.
But let's get down to business here. Tigers up 44-0 right now.
44-0.
They were in complete control throughout that first half, and Sheffield showed little to no signs of life at all.
And it has been, Tiger defense has just been showing out, especially that defensive line down there, just stuffing the quarterback and the running back, applying pressure, just doing their job, really, at all it is. The offense, Mitchell Faulkner's had a couple of touchdowns, Cyrus had a couple of touchdowns, Zach Baker with a passing and a rushing touchdown, so you know that we've just been playing good all around, really, at all it is.
Yeah, Tigers have just been all over the field. Now, this game's not, now the result of this game is not really in question. And we know that Arlington's probably about to go to 4-2 here, but the tap's still going to be interesting to see how some of the backups for both teams are going to get, how they're going to get playing time.
You got to think these backups this year are going to be the starters next year. But some of them will be. So you know we got to see how they're going to do in a high school Friday night game. I mean,
But keep in mind, this is a very junior heavy team.
It is.
So most of the starters will be back next year.
And the Tigers will be getting the ball to start off the second half as they deferred in the first.
Tigers kickoff return unit out to they have yet to come out to the field yet. This is gonna be the first time we see the Tigers kickoff return unit this entire game.
Second time. Remember we got that safety.
Yeah, but that was it's still a punt return unit.
It was punt return, but they set it up as a kick return. All the same though. Doesn't matter because looks like we got some new people back there. Looks
We
like
have
Destin Sims, number 32 and number 33.
John Davis is back
John
there as well.
Davis.
But the sophomore tandem back there, Destin Sims and John Davis, back there to return it.
And let's see what they can do. Destin actually had an interception in the first half, which was close because Sheffield, they almost scored at one point in the first half. They were first and goal, and then that quarterback threw just the ball right to Destin. I think he must have got the white jerseys mixed up with the navy because it was just right to him.
Not quite as impressive as the 2014 Seattle Seahawks, but still not a great feeling for Sheffield to know that they could have gotten points in that half, but just couldn't do it.
If you don't know about the 2014 Seahawks, Super Bowl, what was it, Super Bowl?
It was Super Bowl
49, and starting quarterback Russell Wilson about to win the game or tie it up, and he just threw a costly interception when they were in the 10-yard line. You know, it's just a tough one.
Still got to run the ball with Marshawn Lynch there, but that was 5 years ago. We need to move on.
Yeah. Let's just move on to this game. Let's see how our Tigers about to do as Sheffield's about to kick off.
We got Isaiah Gales to return to kick off. Here we go. Destin Sims will return it. Here goes Sims. Sims with a burst of speed. Destin Sims is brought down by number 19, Ernest London, the freshman.
Looks like he's going to get to the 29, 30-yard line there.
First down coming up for Arlington.
Destin Sims takes a kick at the 10-yard line, brings it out near the 29-yard line. 19-yard return. It's first down, Tigers.
We have a running clock here for the second half because of the score that this game has come to.
Well, it's a blowout, Roman. Be honest with you.
There it is, the rule right there. A running clock shall be used when an opposing team leads by 35 points or more. There's the rule right there.
Our Tigers are up 44-0.
It's a pretty solid rule, to be honest.
It is. I mean, we don't want to be out here all night. And looks like
they have a new quarterback.
Quarterback, number 17. Let's see who that is. That will be.
It'll be Mitchell Owens.
Believe, maybe.
Yeah, it's going to be Mitchell Owens.
Johnson Glover on the carry for the Tigers, gains 5 yards near the 35-yard line. Second down 5.
Yeah, it looks like a whole new offensive team back up for the Tigers, except for Cannon Linebaugh still out there.
Never mind, it's number 27, Chris Moore out there. It's 27, not 17. Moore hands it off to Devontae Glover, and Glover's going nowhere. Sheffield all over that run. Chris Moore.
Washington lead the tackles. Sheffield lost one on the play. Third down 6.
Chris Moore, ladies and gentlemen, is the new quarterback here for Arlington.
There you go. And, yeah. And I believe this is going to be Chris Moore's first game he's coming in for the quarterback for our Tigers. Really haven't seen Zach Baker out much. Oh, looks like false start.
False start against Arlington. It was a clear.
He just jumped.
Atavius Cathy's going to be the accused man of the false start there. He definitely did jump. It's going to be third down.
Third down and 10.
Backs the ball up to the 30-yard line. Third down 10.
Never mind, folks. It's number 17, Mitchell Owens out there at quarterback. Third down and 10 for Mitchell Owens in the offense. Owens hands off bobbled by Glover, but he's going to get it back. Devontae Glover, the junior. Glover avoiding tackles. Devontae Glover, and he's got the first down. What a run for Devontae Glover, and the Tigers are going to keep on moving here.
Devontae was like a
That was Glover on
traffic
the
guard
carry
out
for the
there just saying,
Tigers.
come on by, I'm not going to hit you. I'm just
Devontae.
I'm sorry about that,
Picks
but he
up
just
about
said, come
15
on by.
yards out near the
He just
45-yard line. It's
let
first
him
down,
go right by him.
Tigers.
He is juking out there. First down and 10 for your Tigers. With
Already 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter, in the third third
Second
quarter.
half. Third quarter, second half. Looks like the Tigers will be at the 44-yard line.
This game is so wild I can barely even talk right now. Remember the running clock rule. That's why it's running so fast.
And evidently, we started with 8-minute quarters as well.
And John Davis will quickly get taken down there on the carry. It's going to be second down.
So I guess,
John Davis
I
on the
believe
carry
if
for the
you're up by
Tigers.
35 points or more, I think they have a running
Muscle
clock, and
play.
they start out with 8 minutes.
There it is,
With
the
the second
junior,
half.
Mitchell Owens here at quarterback. Owens hands off to John Davis. Davis, here he goes! John Davis on the run. He came with a
John
quick burst of
Davis over
speed,
the
but
right
quickly
side.
slowed down. First down,
And
Arlington.
yeah, that's another first down for the Tigers.
Picks up near 20 yards, takes the ball inside the 40-yard line, down to the 36-yard line. It's first down, Tigers.
Let's get a little replay action.
It was
right
a nice
there.
little burst of speed there from John Davis.
Replay, yup. We might not get a replay here, but John Davis, let me tell you, he was running. He was rolling, and he was running. The backup squad's not looking too shabby right now.
No, they really aren't, as Owens will take the snap right back to Davis. Davis cuts the corner. Here he goes. John Davis down the sideline.
Woo.
Davis into the red zone we go. First down, Arlington.
There's
Flag
a flag
comes
on
in
the play.
late.
It might be a face mask. I saw
How about
the
John Davis
defender grab
again?
his face right there, but John Davis came in there with a little boom, hitting them when they collided.
Yeah,
Don't
for
let John
25
Davis get to the
yards
outside.
inside the 15-yard line.
There it is, Hudson.
Flag
It
on
is
the
a face
play.
mask penalty.
Face mask
First
on
down,
Sheffield.
Arlington, inside of the Sheffield 10-yard line.
They do call me Eagle Eyes. Can see very far and very clearly. And yeah, it's going to be first and goal
Phillies
for
half the
Arlington.
distance to the goal. Takes the ball down near the 5-yard line to the 6.
About a minute 30 left in the first quarter.
It's first and goal, Tigers.
Here is Owens. May have been a false start there
Yeah.
from John Davis. Yes, they're
Flag
going
on
to
the
get
play.
Davis with a false start. So Arlington will have to back up 5.
False start on the Tigers.
So in reality, it's just a 10-yard penalty for Sheffield.
Yes, it is. Go for
5-yard
the goal
penalty.
for our
Takes the ball
Tigers.
back near the 11-yard line. First and goal.
Less than a minute to go already here in the third. Again, we have a running clock with 8-minute quarters here for the second half. Owens, hands off. Brought down is number 18, Jeremiah Dora, the junior.
Some good yardage on that play.
That was Jeremiah Dora on the carry for the Tigers.
30 seconds left here in this third quarter, and it's going by pretty quick. As
Picks up
Arlington
about
hasn't
7
even,
yards
or
inside
Sheffield
the
hasn't even gotten
5-yard
the ball
line.
this second half. And
Second and goal.
Again, folks.
Tigers might let this clock run out because it is a running clock here because the Tigers are up 44-0, and if you are up 35 points or higher, then there will be a running clock.
That's how it works here in Tennessee high school football. And yes, Arlington
don't
will
make-
indeed let the clock run out.
Yes, they
Tigers
will.
up 44-0 at
That's
the
the
end of a
third
shortened
quarter.
third quarter.
Your score.
Tigers
Tigers 44.
have just been
Sheffield's
dominating
here.
here with this second half offense.
Yes, they have. And I'll tell you, Roman, I love seeing that 0 for the other team.
Yes, indeed.
Just put sparkles in
Sheffield's
my eyes.
offense didn't even get on the field in that third quarter. It went by so fast.
That's that. I mean, that's what I said. In this Tigers offense, they're just pushing, pushing, and pushing. Even I think they've had a couple of third downs, but I'll tell you what, I haven't seen a fourth down yet, Roman. Got a little ACDC going.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Tigers have not had to face one fourth down this entire game.
I believe you are correct. I know for a fact we have not seen a punter out there. We have seen the kicking team quite a few times. We might see him again right here, but yeah, I don't think we punted one time. I don't think it's been for
Tennessee storage.
So same rules again for the fourth quarter. It's going to be an 8-minute quarter with a running clock since the Tigers are up by more than 35 points.
With John Green and company.
the Tigers run out with ACDC playing in the background.
They are indeed back. Back in the red zone.
They are back in the red zone, and they are back with those Navy jerseys. And here we go. Start of the fourth quarter.
Davis and Dora in the backfield with Owens. Owens hands to Jeremiah Dora, and he's in! Touchdown Arlington! It's the junior coming off of a suspension. Jeremiah Dora into the end zone. Touchdown Tigers, 50-0.
And what a way to come off a suspension with the touchdown. And looks like somebody's injured on the play for Sheffield, I believe. Yep, it is a white jersey. That'll be Sheffield. Looks like the trainer's be going out there. See, looks like he's grabbing at his leg there, Roman.
So for the first time in a while, we will have a stopped clock. Tigers up 50-0.
Trainer's still looking at the injured Sheffield player.
You never want to see an injury go down, especially like this.
You never want to see it, no matter what team you're on and who you're pulling for. And looks like he's going to get up, and let's just give him a round of applause.
It's always good to see an injured player get up on his own power.
He's walking it off.
Isaiah Gale, as the sophomore, was the injured player for Sheffield.
But the Tigers did score on that play, and it is 52-0 with Connor Ford coming out there
to kick the
I
extra
don't know.
point.
This might be 20th, 21st kick of the night.
It's going to be Braxton Tompkins actually holding this kick for Connor Ford.
Got something a little new. Looks like give Zach Baker a break. Don't want to take a chance of the starting quarterback getting hurt, even on a little PAT attempt. So here
Especially
we
in
go.
a game like this.
And
Ford's extra kick will be good, and the impressive performance for Connor Ford continues.
Ford's PAT is up and good.
Connor Ford, what a game he's been having. He has
7
made
minutes and
several
28 seconds of counting left
PAT
to play in the fourth
attempts,
quarter.
kicked off a whole bunch of
Tigers
times
51.
because of that Tigers offense. So I think we will be seeing him again come out, and he's going to kick off for, I don't know, 150th, 151st time for our Tigers.
I mentioned at the beginning of the game that he's probably going to have a very, very sore leg tomorrow. I stand by that statement.
I was not disagreeing with your statement. I think after I saw the fourth time they came out there and kicked, I knew he's going to have a sore leg. So, heck of a game, Connor Ford is
But it looks like Ford will get subbed out. Here comes the sophomore, Jacob Shields.
Jacob
Shields. Let's kick this one off for the Tigers.
Got a whole new kickoff team out there.
Finally giving
And
Connor
the
Ford
running
a rest.
clock is on, and it is rolling.
He might not even walk tomorrow after that, after the day he's had. Jacob the
Hey.
Shields, here we go! Sheffield will receive the ball now.
And our Tigers said, where are you going?
Quickly brought
Nowhere.
down there.
You were going nowhere.
Parks Wallace was there on the tackle for the Tigers. Darkel Bradshaw just had nowhere to go.
Marks Wallace on the tackle for the
And
Tigers.
Sheffield is going to be at their best friend, the 20-yard line.
They've
Been there a lot this game. Off of
Sheffield
touchbacks.
will take over
And
actually going to be at the
20
19,
yard
so
line.
not quite at the best friend
next
level
door
yet.
neighbor of the 20. They said, 20, I'm tired of you. Let's just go over to the 19-yard line.
Got to have a good relationship with all your neighbors, not just your best friends.
Very true, very true. And
Here's Redmond. He'll hand it off to Ellington, and Ellington trying to fight through tackles, but Tigers are just all over it.
Ellington on the
Tigers having
carry.
a very easy time that time, making the play there.
Number
Hunter,
about 28.
Hunter Mosley making the tackle there.
No gain on the play. Second down 10.
5 minutes to go here in the football game. Redmond to throw. Redmond
going deep.
fires deep. It's caught! Going the other way! It's Caleb Johnson. He's gone! Touchdown, Sheffield.
And that 0 on the board is gone. The skunk is over.
The shutout has been
Walter Redmond's pass
scores.
complete.
The
So
shutout
Caleb
has been
Johnson,
broken. Sheffield has scored their
80 yards.
40th point on the season just like
Touchdown,
that.
Sheffield.
But with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter, I just don't know if that's going to be enough. As it looks like they will be coming out for...
They need,
I think they're going for 2.
they would need Patrick Mahomes, Madden 20, and Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl to even have a chance of coming back in this game.
And with the way our Tiger defense has been playing, I don't even know if Bo Jackson and Patrick Mahomes has a chance, Roman.
Yeah, may need to stick
it
it
looks
there.
like they're going for 2.
Makovic Madden 04 in there at quarterback. I mean, a running back.
They did not get the 2-point conversion.
No, they did
Tiger defense
not.
holds on
It
the
was
2-point
stuffed.
conversion.
Darkel Bradshaw tried to get it in there, but he couldn't.
3:57 to count.
Tigers up
Tigers
51-6.
9-6.
And looks like they would just stick to 40 points on the season, Sheffield will. As Tigers have scored 51 points just this game. And it's odd to see, but our Tigers will be coming out for the kick return.
If you notice, the play clock isn't even running right now.
It looks like our Tiger fans will be hitting the Quan right now.
It's the right time indeed.
It's always good to see our football,
But once again, folks, as we previously mentioned, the Tigers, they have won tonight, but our night here at Tiger Life is not over. Coming up next is the AHS Tiger Life band performance after the game.
And after a game like this, I would love to hear the band play. Such a beautiful sound that comes into my ears as I'm just watching them and hearing them play.
That's the way to kind of wind down after an exciting game for Tigers fans everywhere.
Great homecoming game.
It's been a very, very good couple of days for Tiger teams as Memphis comes back to beat Navy last night.
What a game. I think they're going to get in the top 25 after
30,
that.
35-20, and now Arlington tonight.
Onside kick will be recovered by the Tigers. That would be number 8,
Christian
Barrow. So with the running clock, about 2 minutes left to go in this game, the Tigers offense will be coming back out about the 46-yard line.
Everyone's hitting the quad right now, even the PA announcer.
The PA announcer is hitting the Quan.
Right next to us.
The Arlington Tigers football team is hitting the Quan. I see some parents hitting the Quan.
The only one who's not hitting the quad is Sheffield. They are visibly frustrated.
They are not hitting the Quan. Actually, they might be hitting the frown, I guess you could say. It's just not looking too high.
Mitchell Owens in there to run out the rest of this clock for the Tigers.
I'm glad they turned that song off because I was about to hit the Quan Remen.
As Jeremiah Dora on the run. Dora
Jeremiah said, "Get off of me!"
Dora with an impressive second half. First down, Arlington. Tigers may need to run one more play to officially be able to run the clock out.
Jeremiah Dora
Good
on
run
the
by
carry.
Jeremiah to get that first
It's ball
down.
down near the 41-yard
Sheffield
line.
defensive
It's first
player
down,
said,
Tigers.
"Tag, you're it." Jeremiah said, "No, you're it."
Be sure to
and
tune
threw
in
him off.
October. Be sure to tune in October the 3rd to see the varsity volleyball team play against Hutchinson on their senior night.
Volleyball is very fun to watch.
Be sure to tune in for that.
I have covered volleyball game.
John
and
Davis
tell
on
you
the
what,
carry. He picks
it's
up
an
about
exciting
7
sport.
on the play.
They're aggressive. Those are some
He's up
tough
down 3.
ladies out there.
Yeah, you definitely want to tune in for that.
And yep, it looks like we might get one more play off. We might take a knee here.
Yeah, Tigers
Do
gonna have
something
to
just to run out the clock.
run one more play to officially secure the
Yep,
victory.
and he's gonna take the knee.
Little late hit there.
Sheffield, I think, tried to get the ball maybe with 18 seconds left, but it did not work. As
No.
we're gonna take a knee and
Get on out of here. No flag will be called. Final score, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers 51, Knights 6. The Tigers will
what a
move up-
game!
The Tigers will move up to 4-2 on the season. Sheffield drops to 1-5.
1-5 indeed, and
This was a much-needed win for Arlington after being embarrassed by Houston last week.
yes, it was a much-needed win, and
Wrap it up.
So
Tigers
a
51,
great win
Knights
tonight
6.
for Arlington indeed. A great
safely.
job by both
Look
sides of the
left.
football on both defense
Look
and
right.
offense, especially the defense, especially here in the second half,
Don't hit a Tiger.
allowing Sheffield's 40th point of the season. Arlington
Yes.
scores 51.
and I'll
Hey,
tell
stick
you
around
what.
if you will. The band's going to do their halftime show once we clear the field.
And don't go anywhere, folks, because after this big Arlington Tiger win, we'll be watching and covering the Arlington Tiger Band.
Yep, but before Hudson and I get out of here, let me tell you about a couple of events that are coming up here in Arlington High School. Freshman volleyball, they're going to play Collierville on Tuesday, October the 1st at 5:30. Girls soccer plays St. George that same night at 7 p.m. Varsity volleyball, as we just mentioned a minute ago, plays Hutchinson Thursday, October the 3rd at 4:30 live here on Tiger Life. But girls soccer later on that night plays Hutchinson as well at 5 o'clock.
Yes, and for all you football fans, out there, next Friday we will be playing at Brighton.
And then the week after that, we will be playing at Bartlett. But the next home game will be senior night against Collierville. Friday, October the 25th. It's going to be a big one for sure. Once again, be sure to stay tuned live here on Tiger Life for the AHS Marching Band Show. It's going to be an electric one indeed.
It will be. And
But-
I'll tell you what, this band show is going to be a good one.
Be sure to be ready for that. You're going to enjoy that. It's coming up in a few minutes. But that's going to do it for Hudson and I. Thank you for joining us and everyone here at AHS Tiger Life for this broadcast. Along with Hudson Criswell, this is Roman Cleary signing out. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field, presenting their 2019 show, No Beginning, No End, the Arlington High School Tiger Band. Field Commanders Hubbard, Quarles, and Twisler, is your band ready? You may now take the field in exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, the Arlington High School Tiger Band. Color guard instruction is by Missy Jenkins, Rose Loya, Jacob Stagnoski, and Kiara Matthews. Percussion instruction is by Christian Smith, Josh Borick, Sydney Robinson, and Sydney Sullivan. Visual instruction is by Tamarath Creighton. Band is under direction of Mr. Tim Simpson and Mr. Sam Shermer.